Alright, what is up everybody? It's Joe from JLB Games coming at you with another cool video. We're back with more Planet Coaster 2 news. Today they did release a Spring 2025 roadmap. So they're basically kind of revealing about the time each update comes out, and a couple of the updates they have a lot more information. So let's get into it. Ayo Park Managers, Happy New Year. We're thrilled to kick off 2025 with a look at our spring roadmap, starting with Update 2, which will arrive in February. We also wanted to give you a peek of what's coming beyond Update 2 as we head into spring. Below our list of non-exhaustive, and we are continuing to investigate crash and bugs reports with view to addressing these as quickly as possible. We'll be sharing a full list of changes with each update. So we have a February update, March, April, and May. So basically we're getting updates every single month, which is fantastic. So they have information about update 2 and 3 for February and March, but April and May is still kind of a mystery. So let's start with update number 2, February, which isn't too far down the line. We're talking about next month. And this one gets me really excited because it checks two of the things that I wanted that really make a huge difference for me. So first being custom video billboards and custom speakers. So we're going to get custom media into the game on this next update, which is something everyone's been wanting, especially me. Synchronized coasters. This is another one that was in Planet Coaster 1 that was missing from the game as well. So we're getting synchronized coasters to make dueling coasters way better. And then the other big one for me was interchangeable coaster cars. Yes, this was also a feature in Planet Coaster 1, and I'm sure the modders will come out and do the same type of mod where you can change any train with any coaster train, or any coaster car with any track. So hopefully the modders will get on that when they do it for the game. They only do the ones that kind of make sense and fit each track. So like I could put the RMC trains on the chopper track of and stuff like that, and then you have like your, say, B&M flyers could be, I don't know, it's just the ones that make sense is usually the ones they do. So like say you want the aerodynamics, make like an aero mine train instead of a coma mine train. You can do like the aero track with like those mine train cars and stuff like that. And again, I think it will just be limited on what we can do, but I'm sure there'll be mods that will come out that will allow us to do a lot more. Notification settings on and off, so that's a nice little addition. So you can make it to where the sounds basically aren't annoying you all the time, especially annoying when you're trying to do cinematic stuff as well. Rides, stock coasters. I saw someone ask about what that means, and that basically means we're going to have coaster trains that are completely blank. I don't know if we'll still have the options for the ones that we still have, and just have the option for a blank coaster train. So we're going to get completely blank coaster cars, which will be great. Returning flat ride, the Pathos 3 is coming back from Planet Coaster 1, so they're going to add another flat ride in this update, so that's cool. And then adjustments and enhancements, guest navigation. So that's a big one that I hope does end up being very, very effective. Multi-select. So apparently they're going to do some adjustments and enhancements on multi-select. I'd imagine mostly for console players. I don't really have any issues with multi-select that much, but maybe it's more of a console thing because I've heard console players have issues with that. Notifications, ongoing guest economy, and management enhancements. So we're going to get some management enhancements and some stuff with the economy system as well. Ongoing stability and performance enhancements. So they're going to get some fixes for some bugs, I'd imagine is what that mainly means. So that's going to be a big update for me because those are two of the big things that I wanted was the custom media and interchangeable coaster train cars. Those are the two big ones that really are holding back for me for Planet Coaster 2, and now that we're gonna have those by next month, I can say I'm very, very happy to see that. Going next into March, which is the update number 3. This is another huge one that a lot of people for the water parks are going to be excited for. More varied movement of guest rafts and on special pieces. So this is going to be the next one that has the physics updates for the rafts and flumes and stuff. Guest jetsoning flumes. I know people are excited for that. Round bottom flumes and inflatable deformation. So deformation. So that means what they showed off in their last live stream, where the raft's going up and down, and they're going to have round bottoms instead of the flat ones, so it's more realistic. And the physics are going to be a lot more improved. Scenery rotation toggle. So I'm not sure what that means. Maybe they're going to add rotation to certain pieces that didn't have it before. I'm not sure. Not sure on that one. Making career maps available in sandbox mode as starting layouts. So if you have gone into the career mode and you have all of those maps, they're going to be available as a sandbox starting map, which is pretty cool. I don't know if they'll be empty or not. That'd be kind of a cool idea, because you have like that beachfront one. I would love to see an empty version of that for a sandbox. So I'm not entirely sure if that means they're going to completely gut them out and they're not going to have anything in them, because there are a few maps in there that are really, really nice. All right, so Stock Coasters Part 2. So I'm guessing that they're not going to get all of them in the first update, and now that they're going to do more with it. Returning ride to be announced. Watch this space. So I'm guessing that's kind of a teaser of what that one's going to be. So it's a returning ride. When it says returning ride, that makes me think that it's a ride from Planet Coaster 1. Off the top of my head, I'm not really sure what this teaser means. Watch this space, maybe something space themed kind of, or that was space theme in Planet Coaster 1 maybe, I'm not entirely sure. Adjustments and enhancements, ride attendants. So ride attendants are going to get some enhancements, ongoing guest economy management enhancements, ongoing stability performance enhancements. So I feel like we have a little bit less of a details about this update, because it's a little bit later down the line. Now, as for update 4 and 5, we have nothing, just new features and under construction. Same with 5, under construction. So they're just letting us know that there's going to be updates each and every month through May. And there's no mention of any DLC whatsoever here. I'm assuming that they're going to hold off a DLC until after these updates are done. So we might not get any DLC until June, or at least summer, because they're going to be focusing on free content that fixes a lot of the issues and gives us a lot of the features that we had in Planet Coaster 1 are going to be coming back into Planet Coaster 2. This will cover probably pretty much all of them, because we still don't know what's in these 2 updates. So as always, we'll continue to review all your feedback and reports. In the meantime, please continue to report any bugs on the issue tracker. So let's make sure we're doing that. We also have that many. I know that many of you are keen to see. So this is another exciting thing. Themes from the original Planet Coaster in the game. This is something we're actively looking into as part of these free content updates, and we'll have more to share on in the future. We'll be chatting about updates 2 and 3, as well as future updates during the first Frontier Unlocked live stream of the year on Wednesday, the 26th of February at 6 p.m. GMT. Thanks always for your continued support. We look forward to getting into the updates into your hands in the coming months. So yes, they had mentioned also about the original themes returning to Planet Coaster 2 from Planet Coaster 1, and that would be like the Western themes, the Western, sci-fi, fantasy, all of those. So it looks like we're going to be getting those maybe in the April or May update, potentially. We don't know what's in these 2 updates, so I think they're looking into it, and they haven't decided where they want to put that in there. But them just mentioning it, they're saying they're actively looking into. They're going to add it, especially if they mentioned it. They're going to definitely add that, so that you just don't have no matter of when or how. So I could see them, and I know this would probably be a very unpopular opinion, but I could see them add a legacy pack, like a DLC, where you can add all of the Planet Coaster 1 content into Planet Coaster 2. Maybe they'll have a couple more rides and stuff like that. I know a lot of people would probably want this for free, and I think they're going to lean towards it being free, because that's a lot of people what people would want. So I think it'll be personally free, but I could also see it being some sort of legacy update, because they could definitely make money off of that for sure if they really wanted to monetize it. And I'm looking at it from a business standpoint, and I know it would probably upset the community a little bit by making it a DLC, because it was all the free stuff from Planet Coaster 1. So I would personally, of course, want it to be free, and I'm sure everyone else would want it to be free, but that's just a thought. I don't think it will be a DLC, but I'm just like, don't be surprised if something like that could happen. But since they are committed to making a lot of free content right now, maybe, I think it will be free. So So we're getting major updates each month, so they're going to be hard at work these next few months working on the game, which is absolutely amazing to see. So I'm mostly excited for February and March right now, since obviously we don't know what's coming in April and May. More features are coming, so we don't know what those features are, and I'm sure they will announce those shortly after. But we have updates for the next 4 months each month, so hopefully this will be early February so we can get our hands on it really quickly. Again, custom billboards and interchangeable coaster cards are what I'm looking forward to the most. We're also getting a returning flat ride, so you can't be upset with that. We're getting some free stuff, more content to the game, more features, and everything like that will be great to see. And again, update 3 March doesn't have as much information as I feel like it should, but yeah, stock coasters will be really cool, and interchangeable coaster cars is something I'm excited for as well. But let me know in the comment section, guys. Are you excited? Are you impressed with Frontier giving us all this information, letting us know, hey, we're focusing on free content moving forward? And also, we're hearing your feedback by looking into getting a lot of the Planet Coaster 1 themes into the game. That, for me, these updates that they've given us, and that right there, giving us themes from Planet Coaster 1, once we get all of that, I feel like Planet Coaster 2 will be where it needs to be, and then they can probably focus on DLC in the future, because as long as everything's fixed and good to go, because that's what everyone wants, is the game to be fixed and running the way it should be. And then they also want to see more content like the scenery, and I think including the Planet Coaster 1 scenery would be amazing. And now it does say, again, I want to point out original Planet Coaster. Maybe you can have seen some of the themes. So I don't know if that means DLC themes as well, or if it just means the base game themes. I would take either. I'd take all of them, honestly. But I think I do think you could pack that into a DLC where you have all the DLC themes from the game and the original. Like that, I wouldn't mind be a DLC where you have all the themes from, you know, like the Spooky Pack, the World's Fair, Studios, Adventure, all packed into that, plus the original base game themes. Pack all that into one DLC. To me, that would be worth it, because that was all DLC in the first game. And make it like, I don't know, $15, $20. It would be a lot of content, so maybe it could be a $20 DLC. I know that sounds a little expensive, but you're talking about all the DLC from Planet Coaster 1 theming-wise and putting it into Planet Coaster 2. So to me, it would be worth it. I would say I would love for it to be like $10, but pack a lot into it for a good value, at least. I'd say 10, 15 would be the best prices, but 20 at the most. If they were to do something like that. Now, if they're just doing original theming from the base game, I would say make it free. But if you're including DLC from the first game, that's when I would say it could be a DLC. But anyways, let me know in your thoughts in the comment section what you guys think about this update. Are you excited that Frontier is committed to free content moving forward for the next few months? Or would you rather see some DLC thrown in there as well? I'm excited to see that they're working hard on getting the game right and making the fans happy. You know, people are still going to cry about something, but that's just the beauty of games, you know, because they're never going to be 100% perfect. But let me know in the comment section if there was something that was not mentioned that you would like to see in these other 2 updates that that are under construction and have not announced anything yet. So what features that are not been mentioned that you would like to see in these 2? I can't think of anything too crazy. But definitely scenario mode would be one that I would love to see. A scenario builder, kind of like in Planet Coaster 1. But alright guys, that's going to do it for this video. So thanks so much for watching. More content on the way, and I hope you guys are excited as much as I am for Planet Coaster 2 updates. So thanks for watching. Have a great day and be cool tomorrow, and goodbye.